Hey guys, Rockingtheblade here once again. What's up, everybody? Welcome to my spoiler-free movie review of a movie I know I'm late on, but I finally saw it on Thanksgiving Day, and I want to definitely talk about it, which is the RTB movie review of Ghostbusters Afterlife. What's up, guys? Oh man, Ghostbusters. It's a classic. I mean, Ghostbusters, a lot of people would say, was a lightning in a bottle situation. And I'll have to agree, because Ghostbusters, the way it was set up and put out, you wouldn't think it would work, but it was like a lightning in a bottle situation. They somehow managed to make it work, and it's a classic I still love to this day. Without a doubt. Sequel, it's mixed. There's people that love it or hate it. I'm of the camp that I enjoyed Ghostbusters 2. Granted, it's not as good as the original, obviously, but still, I enjoyed it. I'm glad it exists. Then we got Ghostbusters 2016, and oh my god, that was, to say it was a shit show is putting it mildly, because either opinion will land you in hot water, and that's why I avoided that talking about it like the plague. Because if you liked the movie, you're not a true Ghostbusters fan. You never were a true Ghostbusters fan. If you hated the movie, you hate women and you don't like that it's female led and you're anti-SJW and you should burn in hell. I mean, either way, you were screwed. It was terrible. Oh man. And after all these years, finally, we're getting a new one called Afterlife from the director's son, director Ivan Raymond. His son, Jason Raymond, was directing Ghostbusters Afterlife. Unfortunately, the movie got delayed because of Code C. AKA, that's my word for the virus, because if I say the full name, my video will get suppressed. And and I'm a small channel, I rarely get enough views as it is, so that's why I say Code C. Code C delayed everything, obviously. It ruined. 2020 was a hellscape. You don't need me to tell you. 2021 is a little bit better, but not by much. Anyway, so after delay, we finally got a November release date. I know I'm late in seeing it. I saw it on Thanksgiving Day, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, with my family. And if you're wondering, RTB, what's your thoughts on Ghostbusters Afterlife? After that long intro there, I thought it was good. Damn good. Granted, it's not going to be as good as the original. Of course, it's not going to be as good as the original. I can speak English good, yes. It's not going to be as good as the original one. Of course, again, like we described, lightning in a ball situation. But still, cannot deny the fact the movie was good. Damn good. So basically it's about this struggling mom with these two kids, boy and a girl, and they're getting evicted from their apartment because she can't keep up with the payments. She found out that her father died around the time that they got evicted in this small little town, and they left them a farm with a house, so they have to live there. But the mom of the smart little daughter figured out that with digging around, she found out some weird stuff in the house, and with Paul Rudd's character, who's a substitute teacher at the school she goes to, figures out that the dad, her grandfather, was a Ghostbuster, and then they start messing with they managed to get a ghost trap, which released something that's not so good. Thus, them having this new generation of Ghostbusters having to come together to figure out what's going on and to stop the new threat that's coming to destroy their little town. That's basically the plot synopsis of it there. The effects were amazing. I wish there were more ghosts. There weren't a lot of ghosts there. There was like one that eats metal. But other than that, there's not a lot of creative ghosts. The ghost was cool. A lot of callbacks to nostalgia. Especially if you're an original fan, you'll love it. I love the little kid actress who played the smart, brainy kid, the little kid actress there. She did great. She has a future in this business. She acted her ass off, and she was like the main character of this movie, and which she is, obviously, duh. But she earned that role. She acted her ass off. She has a future in the movie business. She was amazing. You know what I'm saying? And there's this kid named Podcast, though, like, I know, hold your horse, though, say, they named a character named Podcast? That's his internet alias, I should say. Unfortunately, we never find out his real name. He goes by the name of Podcast. Kind of like how my name's RTB, aka Rockingtheblade. Of course, that's not my real name. That's my YouTube / internet alias name. But, you know, we don't know his name. But still, he's a charming kid. He's like the Dan Aykroyd of the group. He deals with like supernatural like stuff. He talks about conspiracies and supernaturals, ghosts and stuff. He has like his own podcast that he released on podcast like channels and stuff like Spotify or something. I'm not sure. He never got Pacific. He's one of the lesser known ones. But still, kid was very charming. Bit on the weird side, I admit. But I like the character. Man, I don't know why his name was Podcast, but whatevs. The older brother was okay. A bit of annoying, but towards the end he kind of comes around. You know the kid, he's from Stranger Things. The mom, again, was also okay. Kind of annoying at times. But given her circumstance, the dad is obviously not in the picture based on you saw in the trailer, so it's not really a spoiler there. That's not really in the picture per se, and she's kind of struggling doing her best that she could, given the situation that she's been given. And at least she's dead in her life, and she's trying. The older brother befriends this beautiful black girl. She is also okay. She wasn't the best. To me, she was also okay. She's kind of just there as the love interest, and that is it. She's not like the little smart girl and Podcast, where like, to me, those two really carried and saved the movie. Besides Paul Rudd's character, who plays a substitute teacher in the movie. Though funny enough, he shows horror movies while he does some stuff in the back, and I won't spoil what they are, but you'll immediately recognize it. I'm like, word? All right. It's funny. You'll recognize it. They're like horror classics. But anyway, he kind of befriends the little scientist girl, takes her under her wing, and let her know that Ghostbusters were cool and it was a thing that happened. But man, and it overstayed its welcome. It was, the runtime was nice. I just wish it was longer. I wish they did more Ghostbusting, but that wasn't really the job. This is more of a coming of age story. I really liked the characters for the most part. Because especially the little scientist girl and the little smart girl in Podcast, I love them. They're my favorites. And I'll just see more of them in the future. And I just really, really enjoyed the effects. I love those characters. I love the coming of age story. The small town is very nice and believable. Believes believed. It feels lived in. It doesn't feel like it's just there for the sake of being there. And I just really, and overall, especially the third act, oh my god, guys, it's worth the price of admission alone. I can't say due to spoiler reasons, but the third act of the movie it's worth the price of admission alone. And it's a great tribute to Harold Ramis, who unfortunately passed away. God rest his soul. This movie did him justice. This movie, like, it was not only a love letter to finally a good third Ghostbusters movie, but a proper send off to him. And the third act in the end, there's this beautiful moment. Again, I won't spoil it. I won't spoil, but it's such a beautiful moment. It's like, ugh. And if there's no more after this was a satisfying trilogy to end the Ghostbusters saga. I would love to see more with these characters, but if this is the end, this was a good send-off. And it more than made up for 2016 Ghostbusters. This was a proper send-off. Jason Reitman, you did an amazing job. I doubt if you ever see this, but if you did a great job, man. You did a great tribute to Harold Ramis. Thank you, Jason, for what you did for directing this movie. Harold would be proud, and I'm so glad that you directed this movie. I really enjoyed it from start to finish. Like I said, the only problem I wish was more ghost busting. That was it. Other than that, I thoroughly enjoyed the movie. But alright, but what do you think? Here are my thoughts. What's yours? Tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let me know. As always, please make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. As always, Rockingtheblade signing out. I hope to see you guys again real soon. Peace out. Have a great day. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. And have a good one. I'll see you next time.